This lesson is about finding the median, the mode, and the range of data. We've already found the mean in a previous lesson, and the median and the mode also tell us what's a good typical number for some data. Range tells us how spread out the data is. And I think that you've learned about these in the past, but this is a nice review about these three things that you can do with data. The median, you can see in the screen here, I put median is equal to middle. I think that when you look at the word median, it almost looks like the word middle. And so that is a good reminder, just that you have to find the middle. But it's not just enough to have the middle. You have to put it in order first. So when you see it where it says median is the middle data amount of an ordered data set, that word ordered there means it's put in order. And when it's put in order, that means it's put in order from least to greatest. So when you take the information or the data, put it in order from least to greatest, the median is going to be that middle one. Mode is the data amount that happens more than any other. And in parentheses, you see I put mode equals most. And so the one that happens the most or more than any other is your mode. The range, again, tells how spread out the data is. And it's the smallest data amount subtracted from the largest data amount. So you find that largest one and the smallest one, subtract them, and that gives you the range. All right, so let's try these on a couple of different data sets. The restaurant sold the following number of hamburgers in the last 9 days. Find the median, mode, and range of the data. All right, so first, I'll go ahead and take the data and put them in order from least to greatest. So you have 11. What's next? Looks like 14 happens next. 14 happens again. And if data amounts happen more than once, you do have to write them both down. So, or if it happens 3 times, you'd have to write it down 3 times. 15 comes next. Then 16. Then 17, 18, 19, and 20. So it's always good to count up your data amounts too to see if you have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 data amounts. So you want to make sure that you have that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got all of them there. All right, so now it's time to look at the median, the mode, and the range. All right, so you can see the range. These data are in order from least to greatest. So 20 minus 11 equals 9. So that's my range, 9. The median again as the middle one. So some kids I know cross off these. So they cross off this one, cross off that one, cross off the least, crossed off the greatest, cross off the least, cross off the greatest, cross off the least, crossed off the greatest. And then there's only one left in the middle. And that is your median. It's the middle when they're put in order from least to greatest. Okay, so now it's just time to find the mode then. And again, the mode isn't so bad. It's the one that happens the most. So as you look at these, which one happens more than any other one? 11 happens once, 14 happened twice, and all the rest of these only happen one time. So the one that's the mode is the most, which is 14 in this case. It is possible to have more than one mode if there's a couple of different ones, like if we would add 2 17s here or 2 20s. You can have more than one mode, and many times there is not a mode. They all, like if I wouldn't have had 2 14s here, if I would have had one 12 instead of one of the 14s, then that just mean there wasn't a mode for that set of data. All right, I'd like you to try this one. 13 kids in the room. This is their ages. Find the mode. Median. And range. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video right now and give this a shot. See if you can find out what these three are. All right, welcome back. We've got the mode, the median, and the range that we're supposed to find out. All right, mode. Which one happens more than any other one? I think it's good to put these in order from least to greatest right away. 8, that's out. 9, 9, there are 2 9s. There's a 10. There's another 10. 11, 11, 11, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4 11s. 12 and 12. And 13 and 13. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 data sets, 13 kids in the room. Okay, so now looking at mode, which one happens more than any other one? Looks like 11 happened more than any other one. So 11 would be the one that happened the most, which is the mode. The median is the one that happens, that is right in the middle of an ordered data set. So as I cross off, and you don't have to cross off like this if you don't want to. I just know that some kids really like to do it this way. So you can see that 11 is the median also. And then the range would be 13 minus, 8 is equal to 5. So I hope that's what you got when you did it on your own. This is how you find these 3 things that look at data. And along with the mean, which we did in a previous lesson, you find out what is a good typical number. If we were to do the mean here and add up all these 13 ages, divide by 13, and we got 11 also, then we have 3 different things telling us that 11 is a good typical age for this group of students, because it was the mean, it was the mode, and it was the median. So I hope this helps as you review how it looks to look at data and find out good typical numbers.